Good morning. It's Saturday, the 20th of January, and it's the start of a new week. I'm just back from my Weight Watchers meeting, and this week we were talking about how you use the app, which was useful. And yeah, so it's just starting a new week. I lost £8 last week, which was crazy. So that's 12 so far, which is really good. It was my first week on Flex, so continuing that this week. And this week, I really want to try and be even more organised than I was last week, and just work on continuing to, be positive and stay upbeat, and just be happy and make good choices. Um, Tomorrow, I'm going to cook some chili, and I'm going to film that as my recipe of the week, so that should be awesome. Otherwise, that's all I got to say for now, and I'll keep you posted through the week. So it's Sunday evening now. Had a pretty lazy weekend, which has been lovely. So just been at home chilling. I've done my planner for the week. I'll give you a quick thing. There you go. I'm trying to stay organised, which is, I think, really helped last week. And I'm just getting ready to cook some dinner. So I thought I'd show you how I make my chili. So hope you'll enjoy. I've just got all my ingredients ready. So for today's dinner, we've got some minced beef. There's 240 grams there. There are 3 of us having dinner, plus I've got my lunch for tomorrow. So that means it works out as 3 points per portion. And then I've got my stock cube. So I've got my OXO. I'm just going to use one of those. Because it's split between the 4 meals, it won't be any points. I've got my spices, so I've got hot chili powder, smoked paprika, and ground coriander. I've got my chorizo, which is going to be 2 points per portion. And then I've got my already chopped onions and peppers, which are frozen. I've also got some haricot beans, some kidney beans, some passata, and some chopped tin tomatoes. And I'm just going to show you how I make that into a chili. So step 1, I have taken my haricot beans, I've drained them a little bit, and then I've put them into my blender. So next, I've taken my beef stock cube, I've added it to 350 mils of boiling water. I've also put into there 1.5 teaspoons of the hot chili powder, 2 teaspoons of the paprika, and 2 teaspoons of the ground coriander, and also a tablespoon of tomato puree, which I forgot to mention at the beginning. And then I've just mixed all that together, and what I'm going to do is just pour this into my blender with my beans. And then I'm going to turn the blender on and make a kind of paste. So that's now blended, and I've got this kind of bean paste, which I'm going to put to the side, and I'm going to start working on the rest of the chili. So I've got no oil in the pan because the beef should be fine without it, and I've just put my mince in, and I'm just going to cook that through. So I've just taken my mince off the heat for a minute while I chopped up my chorizo, and I've added that to the pan, and now I'm going to turn the heat back on, and I'm just going to let that chorizo put some flavour through there. So next I am adding my peppers and some onions, and I'm going to fry that for a bit and kind of just defrost it. So while my peppers and onions are kind of just frying away and defrosting, I'm going to prepare my kidney beans just by opening the can and draining them. So I'm just going to add in my kidney beans and give that a bit of a stir. Next up is my tin of tomatoes. I'm going to stir that in a little bit. And then I'm going to add about half a carton of passata. There we go. So now that that's all stirred in, I'm going to add my last ingredient, which is my bean juice. I'm just going to pour all that in, and I'm going to stir that. So now that that's all stirred in, I'm just going to let it boil for a bit. I'm going to sort of stir it every now and then just to make sure it's not sticking to the bottom of my frying pan. So my chili's been boiling away for about 15 minutes now. It's on full high temperature, and I am stirring it every sort of few minutes, otherwise it will stick. But look how thick and yummy that is. It is looking good. So I'm just going to start prepping my rice. I am again using microwave rice because it's so easy. And yeah, I'm just going to do that, and then I'm ready to serve up. So here it is, all served up and ready to go. It has come out quite hot, so I've got some yogurt to add to it for those who don't like it so spicy. So what I would say is, if you're going to be cooking it yourself and you don't like it hot, then definitely use mild chili powder instead of hot. But yeah, that's my recipe. It is 6 points for the microwave rice, 5 points for the chili. If you wanted to have less points, you could use cauliflower rice instead of normal rice, or you could change the mince so that you use like corn, or like instead of any meat you could have like some black beans as well, and that would make it like vegetarian as well. Or you could use like chicken or turkey mince if you want meat but less points. So yeah, that's my recipe, and I hope you like it. So it's Tuesday evening. I'm just cooking some dinner. I'll show you. It's pretty good. It's like orzo. Yeah. Anyway, I just thought I'd check in and tell you how it's going so far. So yeah, week's going good. Today was one of my colleagues' birthdays, so I had some birthday cake today, which was yummy. But I've tracked it all, so it's all good. The organisation's going really well. I've been having breakfast at home this week, so I haven't needed to do the overnight oats, so that's good. I've been having ready breakfast, which is yummy. Yeah, that's it. So it's Thursday morning. I'm just waiting for the bus to take me to the hospital. I've just got an appointment with my consultant about my sleep apnea. So if you don't know what that is, basically it means that I stop breathing in my sleep. So I now have a CPAP mask, which basically just kind of blows air at me to try and stop my airway from closing during my sleep. And just going for a checkup to see how I'm getting on with the mask. And yeah, that's what I'm doing today. So I'm just at the hospital now. I've just been to see my consultant, who was lovely, and we just kind of discussed my results from my sleep study before I started the treatment, and then we had a look at the information since I've been using my CPAP machine, and the results are really positive. The treatment is working really well. Although he did recommend that I be referred for weight loss surgery, so I've agreed to have the referral made so I can go and speak to the doctors about it, and I haven't decided if that's something I want to do. I don't think it is, but I'm willing to go and talk to someone about it, and yeah, that's it for now. So I'm home now, and I just wanted to talk a little bit more about the whole prospect of weight loss surgery, really. I mean, I really don't like the idea of it, but I don't know a lot about it other than sort of secondhand from other people and from TV and stuff. So, yeah, I'm hoping that isn't something that I go with. Obviously, I've chosen my path that I'm on now, and you know, I'm hoping that, you know, changing my lifestyle with the help of Weight Watchers, that I can, you know, make positive kind of changes so that I wouldn't even need to do that. But I also know that You know, with the referral for weight loss surgery, it can take, you know, like a year or so to actually get from referral to having the surgery. So, you know, in a year's time, I might be in a different position. You know, I hope not. I hope that I am in a different position, but in a positive way. But, you know, I don't know. So, yeah, I think it's just going to be a wait and see thing, but I really don't think it's something that would happen because, you know, this is the path I've chosen and this is where I want to be. So that's what I'm thinking. And hopefully Weight Watchers can help me get there. So yeah, we'll see. But yeah, so I'm at home. I'm just about to do some cleaning, and then I'm going to go out for lunch with my friend Susie. So hopefully me and her can have a chat. She's a nurse, so you know, maybe she can give me some helpful advice. It's Saturday morning now. Just making my way to my meeting for my weigh-in. So yeah, I've done really well this week. I feel like I'm, you know, getting to grips with flex, and yeah, really good, really positive. And we'll see what happens when I get in there. And because I lost so much last week, I don't think I'd be surprised if I say the same, but we'll see what happens. So I'll catch you in a bit. I'm back. So yeah, back from the meeting home, and yeah, I lost 1.5 this week, so I'm pretty happy. So really happy with the result. That's 13.5 now, so I've just got half a pound more to go, and I've lost a stone, which is amazing. So yeah, that's it really. I will catch up with you guys next week. I hope that you've enjoyed the video. Please do like and subscribe and share this video if you would like to with your friends. And I look forward to seeing you all next week, and we can continue our journey together.